Hello, Natural Beauties. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nat, and we are going to go through my panning solitaire products, and we're going to look at the progress that I've made. I will let you know I do have a new item that I'm going to roll in because I do have a little bit of progress on some of my products. So I want to let you know that this is a project pan in association with the Pantastic Ladies from Facebook. This was created by Erynn M, who I will have linked in my description box because you can find her here on YouTube. And I was invited personally by Lil Betsy 79. Her name is Beth, so I'll have her linked as well. And I was speaking directly to Jessica Lee on Instagram about this project, and she kind of like broke everything down for me and helped me out. So I want you to know about those ladies. Go check them out, and I just want to say thank you for, including me and breaking everything down for me. So what you need to know is that this is a year long. It starts January 1st and it ends December 31st. It is a rolling style, it is a progression type project pan. And it's a solitaire. So if you know how to play solitaire, then you know that the cards have to go a certain way. So you start with your ace, and then you put down a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and then king. I believe that's correct. But so that's what you do. Now you can't advance or you can't call an item complete until you have hit pan in every single item. So when I get to the number 5 card, I can't call it complete until I've hit pan in all 5 of those shadows. So I hope that makes sense, but we're going to go ahead and begin. So my first few items are in a magnetic Ofra palette, and I pulled for my ace, it is a single Ofra shadow, and I used it a total of 32 times, and I used it for all kinds of stuff. I used it for contour. I used it for my eyeshadow. Here it is right here. This is my ace, and this is my 2 right here. But so you can see the color of this. I do have this on right now. I have all 3 of these shadows on, and I used this as blush. I used it to contour. I used it for all kinds of stuff, and that's how I was able to hit pan on it fairly quickly. I do think that I'm going to continue to use all of these shadows because you can see, spoiler alert, in my 2, I hit pan in this one. And right here, I am very, very close. There you go. You can see some shadows and indentions right there. And so for my 2s, I used Rager, which is this one right here, this yellow color. I used that 29 times. And again, I use that for different stuff as well. Even right now, I have this as my highlight on my cheeks, my nose right here, my Cupid's bow. I also have it on the innermost part of my eyelid and right under my brow. So again, that is how I get the most use out of my products, by using them, like I multitask them. And then I'll also use this along my collarbones, on my shoulders, just to kind of give me a little bit of light when I have a little bit of extra skin out, because I'm trying to use products up. And it's really pretty. I'm in Texas, it's nice and sunny, and you get a little reflection going. So I love it. So I used a Rager 29 times, and all 3 of these singles weigh 3 grams. So the next one is Cakewalk. I used that one 17 times, and you can see I did hit pan in it. I will say I had this in my Halloween project pan. For the past 2 years for Halloween, I have created an original project pan called Hollow Out for Halloween. And I had this one in there because it's Cakewalk. In every Halloween or autumn, they always have cakewalks. So I had some use in that already, but I hit pan in it. Now I just need to finish. I need to hit pan in this one as well to consider my 2s done. So that's my ace and my 2. Now my number 3 is this Hank and Henry duo it's a Hank and Henry trio, and it's in Miss Red Carpet, No Man Needed, and She Got Bread. Now, Misread Carpet, which is this loose powder down here, I used that 16 times. Now, I will say I tend to use this with a really, really fine highlight fan brush, and so I use just the smallest amounts of it. So it's not going to do a whole lot of moving. I didn't put lines on the actual container because when you move this and shift it around, glitter falls out. So I didn't want to have to worry about measuring it and getting everything in or out of it. So I just didn't do that. Now, the inside color, the brown one, is called She Got Bread. I used it 12 times. And then the highlight is called No Man Needed, and I used that 11 times. So here's the inside. And I had used this maybe like 5 or 6 times before this project pan. You can definitely see some movement and that it has been used now. So I absolutely love that. This is so gorgeous. I love every Hank and Henry product that I have, including their mascara, but it really dried up quickly and I felt like it went kind of bad very fast. So that wasn't on my favorites list, but man, these are so gorgeous. Now, this is different in my panning solitaire because it is so big. I have a goal of 40 uses on this. And I have used them 16, 12, and 11 times, plus whatever I used last month. So I could be very, very close to being able to call my trio, my 3 card, done. I will definitely check. And the next update, I may have another new product that I'm rolling in if I can get to 30 uses on each individual product in here. But I'm super excited to be using it up. So now we have our number 4 card for our solitaire, and it is in my ABH Modern Renaissance palette. I chose 4 colors from here, and it is, well, they are these 2 right here and these 2 right here. And you can definitely see like some shadows and some movement in those shadows. I mean, yeah, well, those eyeshadows, you can see some dips and you can kind of see them right there. So I am using Antique Bronze, Love Letter, Red Ochre, and Venetian Red. And I'm going to just try and get a little bit of those indentions going, but you can't really see them. But let's see, I used Antique Bronze 8 times. I used Love Letter and Red Ochre 5 times. And then I used Venetian Red 8 times as well. So that is the progress that I have here. And I really just wanted to pull this one in because I'm scared that the formula is going to change on me. So I really want to get as much use as possible in this because this was or is one of my all-time favorite palettes. So now after all that, we're going to roll in our number 5 product. And I am a little hesitant to roll this in considering the colors in this palette here, but, oops. But I really want to get some use out of some of my higher end stuff. And this is my Natasha Denona Cranberry palette. And it is a 5-pan shadow. It is bigger than the mini shadows. And I bought this, I want to say the year before last, around Christmas. But I'm concerned that the shadows are going to change because this one, I've been pulling it for this color right here. And it really just seems like it's, I don't know, it just seems like it's weird. It's different in the pan. And so I want to use as many of these as possible. I want to use these as much as possible. So we're going to go ahead and swatch them. We'll just go right through the shadows in the order they are in. And, you know, I'm excited to get some use out of this, even though I'm a little concerned that some of the colors are pretty similar to the colors in this palette. But we will go ahead and swatch them nonetheless because I really want to get use out of my higher end products before they go bad. Because if they go bad, that would really make me feel just horrible. So there are the colors right there. And again, I think they're gorgeous colors. You know, it's just a matter of using them. So I'm excited to be rolling something new in and to have hit pan on so many of my individual singles already, because now I just really have to work on this one, and then I'll be done with my 1 and my 2, and I might even be done with my 3. So that means I can focus more on my 4, my 5, and my other project pans. So please check out everyone else. Check out, what is it? Panning Solitaire, the hashtag Panning Solitaire, so you can pull up everyone else's videos and you can just binge them. This has been so much fun and I'm just enjoying it, and I love that I am getting to dip into so many different eyeshadow palettes. So thank you all so much for joining me. Just know that I am sending positivity to you, and I hope that you are doing what you love. I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.